Alright, so we're inside myblogguest.com and I'm just going to show you how to post a article here. First thing you're going to do is you're going to go up here in the upper right and you're going to click on My Articles. Next, you're going to come down here to this orange button and you're going to click Submit Article. Then you'll be taken to this screen which has everything you need to go ahead and submit an article. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to minimize this for a moment. Previous to this, I gathered my article and all the images I'm going to be using. So I'll go out here to factors to consider when starting a home-based business. I'm going to grab the body of my article, copy it by hitting Control-C after I've highlighted it, and I'm going to bring it over here and I'm going to paste it right here. Okay, then I'm going to do my editing. I'm going to put spaces in between each paragraph. Make it look like a decent article. One of the things you want to make sure you do is you want to, if you can, in your articles, you want to have, unlike this article, you want to have different headers for each kind of section of the article to just make it more readable. Then you're going to go and you're going to come up here, put your article title in, which is Benefits of a Home-Based Business in This Economy. Actually, excuse me, factors to consider when starting a home-based business. Copy that. And your secondary title can be Benefits of a Home-Based Business in This Economy. Short description. I'm going to put in your own home-based business. Okay, then you're going to check the category. Now the category here is really important if you're trying to get other people to go ahead and post this article. You want to make sure it's relevant to their websites. Okay, so in this case we have lots of different categories to choose from, but I'm going to go with business and edu here. I'm also going to say put in some key tags like home-based business, network marketing. Okay, so these are the basics, you know, filling out each field here. Now before you can add an image to the article, you have to come up here and you have to add it this way. Okay, so I'm going to go and choose one of the images that I've chosen from before. I'm going to click upload. Now it's going to give you three different things you're going to have to consider here. Do you own this image? Is it royalty free or iStock or Creative Commons? Okay. If you put royalty free, it'll ask you where. If you put image author owned and you hit send, you'll be alright. You know, obviously you want to make sure you own the image if you're going to do that. I'm just going to go ahead and upload these quickly. To the system. Alright, next I'm going to go ahead and put these images in my article. Okay, and give it a little space up here at the top. I'm going to click on this little image icon I'm going to go to appearance, and excuse me, back up for a minute. First I'm going to grab this. I'm just going to select this image. Okay. From there, I'm going to tell this how I want it to look. In this case, I want the text like this on the left. I'm going to go ahead and click Insert and OK. And you'll notice down here in my copy, there's my image. Alright. Next, I'm going to grab another image. I'm going to put it over here on this side. And put my cursor where I want it to go. Change direction on this case. I'm going to say right. And I'm going to insert. Hit OK. So there's another one. Go down a little bit farther. Grab another image. Excuse me for the sniffles. Go left again on this one. And finally, I'll grab my last image, which I'll bring down here. And actually, I am not going to use this image. I'm just going to go with 3 images. Okay. Now, I can put links in each one of these images if I want to, but most of the time I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do my linking in a different way. Now, there's a few things to consider when you're doing links for SEO. You want to make sure that you're not just putting a link that's too promotional. Okay. Obviously, you got keywords here like home-based business. That's going to be really that used to be the best way to do it. You wanted to just anchor text this baby and link from home-based business, because that was the keyword you're going after. It's no longer the case for SEO. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make sure that you are linking in a place that makes sense. Okay, not for SEO purposes, but for the actual people who are reading the article. Okay, linking for SEO is a no-no. All right, even though in a roundabout way you're still going to link, but you want to link to things that make sense. Okay, for the person reading the article, so it's actually useful and adding value. Okay, so one of the great things about starting a home-based business out of your home is that there's usually one of the best, usually little startup costs depending on your business type. And then you could put here a little note that says click here to find out more about the costs of starting a business. Okay, wow, so that's a useful link. It actually makes sense to link there. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and click on my little link button here, put in the actual link I want, which is going to be, in this case, the business campus. Okay, verify that I actually typed that right. Yep, okay. Go ahead and click insert. Okay, so there's a useful link in the article. Alright, next I'm going to come down here to my bio. Alright, Ben Tanner is a small business and technology writer. Loves running his own small Okay, so here's a little bio about Ben Tanner. Okay, now this is the next step. One of your questions was, let's just go back to your questions and make sure we're answering everything. How many links per article? Yes, you want one in the actual article, and one down in the Google Plus authorship. That's right. You just want to make sure that the link you're making makes sense. It's not just a link with heavy anchor text. It's just or promotional. It's just a link that makes sense to people who are reading the article. Okay. Where do you put them in the article? You want to make sure that you'll put it near the top if you can. If it makes sense, and obviously you're going to link to your name as the author in the bio. How do you connect to your author? I'm about to show you that. And any other tips and tricks. Is there a size you like to post, for example? I'm not really concerned about size. I just want to make sure that here we have all the right elements. For instance, images, a really solid article, easy to read, and with the links that are actually useful. Okay. Now, so let's show you authorship and how we do that. I'm going to go out to my Google Plus page. And I'm actually going to go to my particular profile. And you'll notice I actually have a Google Plus URL, which is awesome. I'm going to copy my URL on my page here, and then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to highlight my name, and I'm going to click on this link here, and I'm going to insert my Google Plus URL, and this is how I connect my authorship to this article. And there's one thing you have to do. I'm going to highlight this again. This time I'm going to click HTML, and I'm going to edit this code here a little bit. I'm going to put rel equals author. Okay. Now, when that actually gets scanned by Google, it's going to go ahead and tie in my authorship to this article. And right here, you got to choose a self-serving link. Okay. The one I'm going to choose is always going to be the one in the article, because it only lets you choose one link here as a self-serving one. And what that means basically is the person posting this article on their website can choose whether they want to put these links in the article or not. It's just a matter of they're more likely to keep the one that's self-serving in the article. Okay. Now I think I have all of the elements I want, and I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to click Publish Article. So this is just how you use myblogguest. What this is going to do is going to put my article out on what's called the gallery, and that gallery is a place where everyone who is interested in these types of articles can write you a little note and say, hey, I would really love to be able to post this article on my website, and then you choose who, based on the people who say they want it, which site you want it to go on. It's as simple as that. Alright, thank you very much. Goodbye.